So let me tell you about my day. I had a meeting with a CPA to kind of go over the things that I'm trying to establish for my own business, and I had a meeting with the Austin Music Foundation to structure a plan for the next CD release. But the most interesting part of my day started at 9:30 a.m. where I met this guy, Mike Ulfers, who heads up the cellar and packaging team at Fourth Tap, and he takes us on a factory-style tour of their canning process. Everything from the bright tanks, going all the way through the canning process down to the finished product, and sends us home with 6 more reasons to love the place. So, let me tell you a little bit more about Fourth Tap. Their motto is brew, share, party, repeat. And these guys know how to party. I mean, everything from video game tournaments, to live music, to comedy shows, to something very near and dear to my heart. Wrestling. So these guys opened up shop back in, I think it was 2015, if I remember right, is when they started. And it's a great place. It's a fun place to hang out. It's where I spend a lot of my time now, both, in training and actually a lot of my time because of wrestling now, because this is where the majority of our shows are held. So come check it out. They are a worker-owned co-op, and honestly, they're just cool people. Everyone there's been really easy to talk to. Everyone there's been very friendly and warm with you, and they're always doing something for the community, which is why I really wanted to get to know them a bit more. I spend time there. I should know it a bit more, right? Like, this whole vlog is about the things in my life, and it turns out this place is now one of those things. So let's take a tour of the brewery and check out the canning process and get to know a little more about Fourth Tap.
Today we're canning our coffee backcountry. It's our coffee stout, collaboration with Wild Gift. Thank you guys. This is our bright tank. This is where the beer is actually set. It's nice, it's carbonated, it's ready to go. So basically from this angle, all I'm doing is pulling from the hose, gravity fed with pressure, all the way to our canning line. I'll go into more on that in 1 second. Right here is actually our cans. It's our D-Pal unit, where all of our cans are stationed, which we get from American Canning here in Austin, which is another local company, which is great. From here, the cans go down this chute, and that does little spray rinse. So in that little car wash area right there is where we're actually sanitizing the inside of the can. The can manufacturers do say that they are sanitized when they come in the building, but I don't trust anybody, so let's do it ourselves. So this is actually the hose that's coming from the tank. I have an extra long hose today compared to what I normally use from going from bright tank 3 to our canning line, because it's so cold in the tank. I need some breakout. So the beer comes through here. This is our canning line. Her name is Christine. It's based off the Stephen King novel where the car comes to life. Anytime I walk away, she always goes crazy. So we have a love-hate relationship. Yeah, she treats us well. Cans come down here. They go through this after the rinse, through this station right here, and that is actually just CO2 purging from all the oxygen out of the can. These stems go to the bottom of the can and create this nice pocket of CO2 that just pushes all the oxygen out. The reason why we do that is because oxygen with beer creates like a paper or cardboard off flavor. No one wants that in their drink. Then that's where the beer comes into effect. Right here is our fill station. Oh, 2 seconds. Okay. So this is our fill station. So now the can is already purged of all the oxygen. It is ready for beer. All it does is these stems go from the top to the bottom, so slowly from the bottom up, and what we're looking for right here is for breakout when the lid gets put on. When the breakout happens, I am 100% guaranteed that there is no oxygen left in this can. If there was anything after the can, the foam pushing out is stronger force than the oxygen that could go in. and the beer should be perfect. So from this station, it goes to the steamer. And this is where the lid just gets folded right onto the empty can. So basically, it just takes this lid and folds this lip down and under, and you get your finished product right over here. And then from the steamer station, it goes through another car wash, so it just rinse all the beer off. And then Robbie, or whomever at this station, will make a case and back out. That is basically beer, crash course in canning. Lid section. Sorry. Basically it, canning 101. Wild Gift was wonderful. Let me actually, I can tell you what kind of coffee blend it is. I'm gonna kill this, but they did their custom roasted cold brew, which is from the Guji zone of Ethiopia. So that has nice fruit characteristics. So we left the stout slightly sweet, so that would blend really nicely with the Guji coffee. And last year, when they made us the coffee, they actually made all the cold brew, but they are actually doing really well. They didn't have the space for it, production space, so they just roasted the coffee for me, and I got to make cold brew for the first time, which is great. So that's a benefit to you guys because I like strong coffee, and I didn't dilute this at all. So I made straight cold brew and blended it in with the Bat Country, so I hope everyone enjoys. In stores tomorrow. Or, I guess, the 26th, if you don't know what tomorrow is.
So this actually came out really well. I think I'm just a dark beer guy. I was never really a beer guy for a long time, and then I kind of started getting into stouts, craft beer, and I think dark beer is just the way to go. So it was not too long ago that I found myself in the Czech Republic I was in Pilsen, going through the Pilsner factory and seeing their whole brew process and canning and all of their bottling and everything, and it was amazing. And it's really cool to be able to see this done with local brewers. It's really cool. I mean, you get a very close-up, in-depth view of it. And everybody here has been really cool. Everyone's really nice about it, and you definitely, if you're in Austin, you gotta check out Fort Tap. They do so much stuff for the community. They always have shows going on, and this is actually where our wrestling is held at. So come see me at some point. Come in, hang out, have a beer.